Ray, a big night for the Democrats.
It sure was, Kevin. Quite a victory for the Democrats, particularly for Andrew Cuomo, as he will now become the 56th governor to lead the Empire State. He was joined here on the podium just moments ago by family and friends and close campaign staffers. He was also joined by his infamous father, Mario Cuomo. As you remember, Mario Cuomo served as governor of the state for 12 years. He thanked his dad very much, gave him a hug, a kiss, quite a moment on the podium for giving him the support he needs to now become the governor. We got to hear from Andrew Cuomo before, which he said pretty much the voters spoke, that they were upset about what's going on. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Over a very long, bumpy road with ups and downs, but people who never gave up on me. Thank you, and I love you too. Thank you very much.
Newly elected governor Andrew Cuomo says that we are all united. We are one New York. He promises to work with all parties to make sure our state gets what they need to get done in Albany. He faces going into this office with the state facing a $315 million budget deficit. But again, a victory for Andrew Cuomo. He will become the 56th governor of New York. That's the latest here from the state Democratic headquarters. Kevin, we'll send it right back to you. Tell me, how confident are you to know now, especially taking over the seat of embattled State Senator Pedro Espada, to restore confidence to the people of New York, and to know that when bills come to pass and the state budget comes through, that we're actually going to pass something on time?
Well, what I can tell him is just as I've been telling him during the campaign. The difference between me and Mr. Espada was that he had forgotten who he worked for.
All right. Mr. Rivera, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for your time.
And of course, we are here all night bringing you the latest updates and details. As I mentioned earlier, we're just waiting for the man of the hour, Andrew Cuomo, to arrive here at the podium. That's the latest here from the state Democratic headquarters. We'll send it right back to you, Kevin.
Tonight, Bronx Senator Pedro Espada Jr. and his son have pled not guilty to charges they stole from their nonprofit health clinic. News 12's Raimundi is outside the federal court in Brooklyn, where the two faced a judge. Ray.
Amber, Pedro Espada and his son looked visibly worried the moments before they faced a federal judge here in Brooklyn Federal Court this afternoon. The arraignment hearing lasted just short of 30 minutes, and tonight Pedro Espada and his son were able to post bail and say they will strongly and adamantly fight all the charges against them. 24 hours after being indicted on federal charges, Pedro Espada and his son walked out of federal court after each posting a $750,000 bail. The state senator adamantly denying the charges against him and saying he has complete faith in the justice system.
I do have abiding faith in the justice system, in the people that decide these matters, and I look forward to a full and complete vindication in court.
Espada and his son surrendered themselves to authorities here at Federal Plaza early Wednesday morning, accused of embezzling $500,000 from the Soundview Health Clinic and a janitorial company headed by his son. The indictment alleges the pair used the money to support a lavish lifestyle, including expensive meals, Broadway show tickets, sporting events, even luxury cars. But Espada and his son pled not guilty to the charges, and protest at the health clinic was strictly to provide health care to the needy.
Soundview for 30 years has provided millions of visits over those years to people who would otherwise go without care.
Now the fate of he and his son lies within the hands of the courts, his lawyer confident and ready to fight the charges in court.
He built Soundview and created it. He didn't steal from it. We will refute these charges in court.
Now, Pedro Espada and his son are due back here in Brooklyn Federal Court on January 7th. If they are convicted of all the charges against them, they could face a maximum of 55 years behind bars. That's the latest here outside Brooklyn Federal Court. Amber will send it right back to you.